So a lot of people always ask, how do you actually tell the difference between whether it's actually your calling, whether it's the universe speaking to you, or maybe your mind is just making it up? Now, if you've ever had a moment where sometimes intuition is there, and you feel that intuition, and then sometimes you get that intuition right. You say, I think this thing about this person, and then it becomes true. And then you're correct. But I want to ask you this question. Have you ever had a moment where intuition was wrong? And if the answer is yes, then if it's a 50-50 chance, how do you know if it's intuition or if it's mind? This is what I want to uncover with you in this video, where I'm going to explain the difference between universal flow and how the mind is channelizing, and how to actually know what the difference between heart, gut feeling, and mind manipulation is. Now, this sounds very interesting, and when you understand this, you'll understand how to connect with the universe and actually channel everything. And this is actually how I channeled to actually become a speaker from somebody who was the shy boy from school, because this was my calling. So I want you guys to understand your calling too. But before we get into it, show reel, hit it. What's up, guys? This is Sri Akarshana here, and in this video I'm going to share with you, if you come up here, the difference between what is flow and what is mind. What is actually your mind making it up, and what is the differences? Now, first, if we look at this chart, this beautiful drawing that I made, okay, you'll start to understand this. This thing, the blue line, is talking about calling, flow, divine energy, something where the universe is speaking to you. Okay, and this red sign is the noise in between. So if you look towards our heart here, or this feeling, sometimes we get the feeling. How do we know the feeling is really the calling? Now, this depends on whether it is mind stimulated feeling. First of all, to understand, everything that goes on in the mind is programmed or pre-programmed. Meaning, I don't know if you've ever had a moment where, let's say for example, growing up, your parents tell you this is right, this is wrong, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, or give you these different limiting beliefs, not intentionally, unintentionally. And while they say that, you have certain belief about yourself. And because of the belief, you will have a feeling. For example, if you, let's say for example, you have a belief that you're not very confident, which was my problem back then, okay? So if you have a belief that you're not very confident, and then let's say somebody says to you, hey, you should come on stage and speak. Your feeling will be, I'm so scared, this does not feel right. Now, how do you know that speaking on stage is not your calling? In that moment, you'll think, my intuition is telling me it's not. This is where people are mostly fooled. Because actually, that is what we call mind-stimulated feeling. It is because of preconditioning or conditioning, our thoughts, our own opinions, is making up the feeling. So, if we get rid of mind-stimulated feeling, that's why the mind, you can see here, all the thoughts can stimulate also feeling. Okay, if I tell you something now, you can feel it. Now, if it's the flow of energy, which is an emotion, it's energy in motion. When the divine is speaking to you, it can only channel through energy source, right? It's not that God is just going to stand in front of you and say, hey, you, I'm God, right? And then start giving you this information. Instead, it's going to channelize through emotion, energy in motion. So when it's in motion, it will come directly into a feeling you feel. So next time, when you get this feeling, and usually when it's divine calling, it doesn't make any logical sense, right? Your logic cannot justify what it is. And you've probably made decisions like this before, where you followed your intuition. It didn't make any logical sense at all, but it was the right decision. And you knew it. And when you made that decision, it felt so, so good, and you're so happy you did make that decision. So what I'm telling you to do here, from this moment on, right? Just try it for the next month. Trust your feeling. As my good friend always says, follow your heart and take action, right? Don't let your mind distract you, because your mind is pre-programmed by other people's mind and your upbringing and social conditioning. Hope this has helped you clarify this whole thing for you. And if you enjoyed it, please do hit the thumbs up if you got anything from this video at all. And also, please comment below. Let us know your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences with this. And also let us know where you guys have tuned in from. If you're in India, I don't know why you're not here. We're having a lot of fun here at Manifesting Miracles 3-day event. Next time maybe. Make sure to keep your eyes peeled for the next event. Anyway, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and that little bell sign, the notifications button, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet, even when I'm traveling. Anyway guys, I need to get on with the event. Namaste. Bye.